guys, it's Kimmi. I know you're here for the video and I'm gonna let you get right to it. But first, I have to tell you about the Notary Business Success Mentor Program if you have not heard. And it includes everything you need to get started in your business to teach you how to properly notarize using our course, Notarize Like a Pro. Apostilles, field inspection, ink fingerprinting, you name it, we got you covered. So check it out, including weekly live trainings and a 7-day-a-week chat. Oh yeah, you heard it right, 7 days. So check it out, notaryeducators.com. Bye. Enjoy the video. So Lori says, let's get back to how to build your business right here full time. But my point in saying that was, I got enough stuff going on, but I'm just called to help people with business. I love talking business. I'm great at starting businesses. For years, this is nothing new. Before I even started my notary business, I had other businesses. I had a daycare, we had mobile detailing, carpet cleaning, all this stuff, right? I bleed business. So what was so funny though, I could talk to anybody about their business. Oh, you got a lawn care business? Okay, are you doing this, and that? Before I even started all my businesses. And then I'm only imagining after I started my businesses. So now that's what I do. I mean, you can give me 5 seconds, I can look at your business and tell you what's wrong. So I was like, I got to talk about this. That's how it was with notary. It's like, it's in my chest. I got to let it out. Okay, Lori says, I work full time and I work it around my schedule, lunch break, after work, weekends, etc. And see, Lori is about it, okay? Lori is about her business. And I have seen that. And like she said, she does it at lunch. She does it on a lunch break. A lot of y'all working from home. Instead of catching up on your favorite TV show, could you be out doing a notary stamp? I mean, let's just keep it real. I'm going to keep it, what they say, 100. You know, for real. So sometimes you got to put a little effort into it. Some more tips. And Lori had another comment too. She says, I'm blessed to have a job in these days, in these times. However, it takes off some stress to know that if I can just switch to this full time, get ready, be ready. What? And that's what I'm talking about. If you have to, you may not have to, right? Be blessed that you have a job. But I'm talking to those of you who don't have nothing else on the side. Your whole everything is in your 9 to 5. That should be a frightening thought. When we were both working, my husband and I, before we started our notary business, we were working outside the home. I would listen to financial people. This is nothing new to me. Financial literacy and stuff. I've been learning money and stuff. Even though I worked at the bank for 20 years, I've been learning, like, deep diving into money and stuff for a long time now. And I would always hear them say, if you only have one income, you need to be afraid. I'm like, we got a steady check. My husband works over here at this big company. We're not going nowhere. And he did work all through COVID. When everybody else was getting laid off throughout the years. My husband was at his company for 22 years, Assurant. He was there for 22 years. And throughout the years, literally, people in 08, people was getting laid off. 09, people was getting laid off. He never had experienced any of that, thank goodness. COVID, he worked all through COVID. So we were blessed that we never had a financial loss with the income like that, because that would have been devastating for us, you know. And that was before we started our notary business. So even now, you know, you got different concerns. Everything comes with something. So I'm not painting a life that is just so perfect being an entrepreneur, owning our own business, because now we're worried about this insurance thing, you know. If that changes with the government, how much are we going to have to pay? You know, we're used to paying this small amount per month. If they take away the credits that they give us for insurance, that's going to affect us, right? So Black Lady Vet 1 says, I just got my stamp in the mail today. Yay. I'm ready. I would like to sign up. Hey, welcome. Congratulations. What state are you in? It doesn't matter. I'm just asking, because people, all 50 states are in our course. We got Illinois, Michigan, Georgia, a lot of Texas, Florida, California, Nevada, all states represented. So yeah, sign up, notaryeducators.com. You have 2 choices now. I did bring back the $27 plan. The reason I took it away is because a lot of people were like, well, I really just want to go all in. Well, of course, as soon as I took it away, other people were like, why you take it away? I want to get started. So I said, oh, my nose is itching. So they were like, well, why'd you take it away? I want to get started. So I was like, okay, let me bring it back. So the $27 plan is back. You have two options. I'll tell you about mentorship in a minute. Let me get a couple more comments. You get a lot of shout out, Miss Black Lady. Lisa's in mentorship. Lori's in mentorship. So yes, please join us. We would love to have you. NotaryEducators.com. So anyway, I forgot what I was telling y'all because I be having so many stories. But I told y'all about my newest little thing I'm doing. I just scratched myself. But let's talk about some more tips working full time. So like Lori was saying though, if you work from home, you are able to maybe everybody's work from home situation is different. And I don't know if you want to let clients come to your home. See, that's another option too. Sometimes you got to get creative, right? Sometimes people just want everything the easy way. It's not gonna be easy, y'all. Nobody said it's gonna be easy. Oh, you're in Illinois too. Okay. I'm not in Illinois, but Lori's in Illinois. We got quite a few Illinois now, Lori. I'm trying to see if we need to try to do like you know, by state, getting people together or not. I like us all together, really. So we got to think about how we want to proceed in the future. But anyway, yeah, come on and join us. Yeah, we got Illinois in the house. And matter of fact, our other person, we got a couple new people that joined actually in Illinois. They've been looking for somebody. But really, that's not what's important. The important thing is to learn your notary business. It doesn't matter what state you're in because all of your documents are not going to originate in your state. They're just not. So some more tips though for working full time is work the plan, the program. So in the notary, this will be a good time to talk about the notary mentorship and how to work the program. Okay. So it's designed for you to learn your basics. You learn how to properly notarize because many people are afraid. They don't know how to notarize. They're afraid of the documents. They haven't seen the documents. They don't know what to do. So that's the first part, is having a good foundation. So Notarize Like a Pro will give you that. Okay. Then the next thing that we're going to talk about is some specialty general notary work, because that's what you're going to find. I like people to start doing general notary work and then add loan signing. Okay. That's my preferred process for people. Why? Because if you can do general notary work, you can do anything. General notary work, you might get a call from a mommy around the block trying to get her kid in school, a power of attorney, somebody in a hospital, somebody in a jail, boot camp. Let's do it. Okay, if you can do that, then surely you can go sit at a table and do a loan signing. That's not a big deal, right? So that's why I like people to start with general notary work. So then we go through the general notary course, right? That's your specialty documents. That's your power of attorneys, your estate documents. You do not need any special certification in order to handle those documents, but you do need to know how to do it, okay? You don't need a special certification, but you do need to know how to do it. All right. So then after that, we have the estate. Then I want you to build out your business. By now, you're ready to build out your business. Now we can start going to buy our stamps, our ink, our paper, our toner, and all this kind of stuff, right? Because now we know what to do. I always put it like you're going to buy a car and then you don't have no driver's license. When you start buying all these supplies and stuff, you don't know what to do with it. So let's learn what to do with it, and then you can start buying your supplies. There is a free recommended notary supply list you can download at Notary Educators under the resources tab, okay? Under resources. Right, as Abdul said, that's what I'm doing right now. So follow the program. The ones that actually follow the program, I can tell. I can always tell. I have them uploaded in the order in which I like you to watch them, because it's like we're building a house, right? We're building a house. We brick by brick by brick. And then before you know it, you got a big old beautiful home. Okay? So, or you're making a cake or whatever. You got this ingredient, that ingredient, this ingredient, that ingredient. And then, hello. Great. So you keep adding to it. And then before you know it, you got a whole red velvet cake, right? So that's the same way that we are going to work our business. We have to get the foundation. Most people like to sign up and they watch all 16 in one day. They watch all 16 courses in one day. Like they are, what is the word? Binge watching. No, we're not binge watching through our business, guys. We're going to grow our business. So the next step would be the Build Your Business course, right? Because now I want you to get your supplies, make sure you have your E&O insurance before you start stamping any documents, you know. So we're going to go step by step. I can always tell who didn't. So some people will start, they watch Notarize like a pro. Now they skip it to apostilles. Well, what happened in between? You're not ready. You're not ready.